Hey, it's Alexander's Insights. How's everybody doing? We're going over another scalping recap this morning. And first, we're going to start off here on S&P 500. We had our resistance and our support. And we go to the 1 minute chart. This morning, we actually had here on Thursday unemployment claims an hour before the market opens, 5:30 a.m. We go here, we see what happened. Unemployment claims came out, news came out. We actually tapped that resistance perfectly and came down. The resistance is working, it's not letting price necessarily go past that. So that was an indication. I did only see upside plays this morning and then a Tesla downside play. So there really wasn't much to look for. Kind of a day where you just look at the market rather than forcing a trade, or if SPY is going down and Tesla sets up something, which it did, I'll go into that, then you would trade that. But all these plays I was looking at upside are pretty much now irrelevant, unless SPY comes back up, breaks this level right here, and starts heading to this resistance again. But in terms of what happened this morning, the first 30 minutes, SPY is down, so I'm not really looking for the upside plays necessarily. But we'll go over a play that I did do. I had one win and one loss, and we'll start with the first one. Here was on the S&P 500. It wasn't necessarily towards a target. It was more just I saw that here we kind of actually had a support. Right here was our support, and we kept touching that support on the downside, and so I was just really waiting for a break on this downside support so I could take puts down here. That's what it did. So I was waiting, and I had this entry point, and then on this candle right here, this small one, I got in puts because it broke that. I thought it was gonna head down here pretty much to this next support, which is around right here, and that's exactly what it did. We got in puts, we took it down, and we sold it around right here. So at this candle right here for a nice 10% gain. That was the first play. It wasn't necessarily my strategy where I looked for an obvious target and I traded to that target. This was more just like support broke. Let me swing down puts right now on S&P, since I think that it's going to be going down since a smaller support just broke. So that was there on the S&P 500. Tesla getting pretty close to its target right here, actually. I actually did play it too early. I played it on this candle right here when I should have waited. This is a good learning lesson because this is actually the strategy that I'm trying to perfect. So what I should have done is, instead of getting on this candle here at 640 for puts, I should have waited, because look, if I waited, it would have set up for a perfect entry. I would have put my entry point right there, and then once we would have broke on this, I would have gotten in puts to take us down to this target area, and I actually would have sold before we got there because it probably would have done 10-15% already. And it looks like it possibly could be setting up for another shorter term puts down to that area. So let's say I put my entry price in right here again. Let's see, if we break that entry price, we're gonna go down to the 311.62 area. We could get in puts and make another 10%, but I kind of done trading for the day. I just kind of want to see how price moves. But yeah, that was my other play here on Tesla. I didn't wait for a price to get in, which I should have. So I got in thinking we were going to keep going down. Not a good idea. And we went back up, so I sold it, 8% loss, which is totally fine. Always keep losses small. That's how you keep your account growing. Because obviously big losses are going to do what you don't want to happen. It's going to end up fucking up your account. So, yeah, so if I just would have waited for this, and it's so obvious after the fact, pretty obvious. When I was playing it right here, I was like, yeah, this is not part of the strategy, so I rushed into it, learning lesson. So yeah, break right here on the entry point. Could have took it down here and sold for a gain, and kind of looks like we're setting up again. So if I delete this one, so now this is really the entry point that we're looking to break again. I'm not sure I'm actually going to play it, just kind of watching the market at this point to see what happens. And here on the S&P 500, we go back, what's going on. Yeah, it came down, pretty much stalled at this point. So we're gonna want to see if we keep going down. If we go to the daily chart, I mean, we're pretty much we're stalled in this area, and then we broke this resistance to the upside. We went to this next resistance, pretty close to it, and now it really matters like what we're gonna do out of here, because there's a lot of supports and other stuff, because the support's really like right here. So SPY's pretty much already at its SPY's pretty much at its support already. So if we do break this one, I say our next support is right there at 590.30. So yeah, if this breaks on the downside, I'll be looking to not take SPY down there, but that's where I think it'll go to reach this next support. And yeah, so that's it for the video. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. And thank you. Have a great day.